Support is way more influential than ADC. How do I know? I got to face off with the exact same teams. The only difference being I was ADC the first time and support the next. In both occasions, we faced off against the monster jungler and Smite world champion himself, Scream. Oh no, I'm not telling you to scream, that's his name. And you're probably thinking maybe you're just a bad ADC. I think I did rather respectable with what we had to work with. Top kills, whatever. Gold per minute, not a care given. Awards placed, baby. That puts me a cut above the rest. Support right now is just everybody's little brother. More so the mid laner and the jungler. The majority of all the farm in this game is around the mid lane. So you're a bodyguard for the mid laner and the jungler. And in the meantime, you are hell incarnate for the enemy mid laner, the enemy jungler. It's a very common mistake I see, but when you support, you don't have to support directly. My mid laner's beads were taken out by Thor's ultimate. She's very vulnerable now. Kumba tossed her into the air. She's not gonna die alone from Kumba, so I have my eyes on the Agni, the Thor, who have crowd control. She has no beads, remember, and a lot of damage. I blinked in and I started up the party. I made everybody uncomfortable. And I'm definitely going after the superstar. They have 10 kills on their team, he has half of those. Don't be afraid to single out a target. Yeah, a 5-man belly flop would be awesome, wouldn't it? But I would also rather have a jungler not running through my team. Don't be afraid to single out a target. Yeah, a 5-man belly flop would be awesome, wouldn't it? But I would also rather have a jungler not running through my team. And it's not because the player is well known that they should be focused in this game. It's only if they're performing well. They just happen to be well known. If he just happened to have one of those off games, I would not be wasting my blink, my sunder, and my ultimate on him. I'd be dumping it on somebody else. I'm not really sure what broke me, but I think people assume someone else is gonna take care of the problems. It's the bystander effect. It's somebody else's problem. Somebody will deal with the ADC, or the mage, or the solo laner. And sometimes you have to understand it's going to be you who deals with the problem. Now don't use your teammates as bait. That sounds cold and impersonal. But use your teammates as bait. If you look carefully right there, zoom, enhance, this little drunk pixel right here is me, separating from the rest of the team so that I don't get crowd controlled and I can freely use all my stuff. So yes, Nuwa, I did let the Kumba dive you earlier. I did let the Thor dive you. If you're doing your job well, it might go unnoticed by your team. But if you're doing your job well, it's definitely gonna get noticed by somebody on the enemy team. Thank you for the 15K. I know some of you have been asking for longer gameplay, which I've been working on in my spare time, which I'm really running out of. In the meantime, I've been making the videos smaller and smaller out of spite until eventually it's just an outro with me going, get out there and become the god you were meant to be.